Hey everybody, Steven, the Salon Guy here, and I'm really excited to officially launch my first live, well, kind of live consultation video with you, the viewers. And I've gotten so many people reaching out to me because yesterday I posted a video asking people to be on my YouTube channel. And I got bombarded with people in my DMs. If you are interested in being in one of these, free hair consultation videos with me, then just simply DM me on Instagram at TheSalonGuy. Send me a message and we'll try to hook up and make it work. But anyway, I'm really excited to have Connor on my channel. Connor, how you doing, man?
Good. How are you doing, man? It's good to be here.
Awesome. Well, first of all, I don't think it's fair, Connor, the way you look. You look way too good. You've got amazing hair. Are you an actor or something or a model? What is this?
I'm neither, bro. I wish I was, but I'm just a normal dude.
You need to be like one of those famous TikTokers. Are you a TikToker?
No, I'm not that either, man.
Oh man.
I wish, bro. I wish.
I'm gonna be your agent, dude. You gotta get on the game.
You're gonna kickstart my career.
Yeah, dude. But so these videos, just to give a little bit of context of why I want to do this, because over the span of 14 or so years, I've had thousands of people who literally wanted me to give them hair advice or, Salon Guy, can you cut my hair and blah, blah. And I'm not really taking clients as much anymore. I've pretty much retired from seeing actual clients. However, I want to still be able to interact with people, give my hair advice, but I think doing it with a viewer is going to be something that's going to be pretty cool. So let's start with Connor's amazing hair. Connor, let's start with what has been your hair journey over the last couple of years. Obviously, with longer hair, you've been growing it out. So What's been your hair journey as far as growing it out over the last couple of years?
So when I was really little, I'm talking 10 or whatever, I used to rock that Justin Bieber long hair, you know what I mean? With the flips going on.
Yeah. You can pass for Justin Bieber's cousin, bro,
Yeah, right. But then I eventually cut it because my mom wanted to. So then I rocked short hair for a good while. But then it was really quarantine. I started growing it back out. And that's when I started doing the middle part, you know what I mean? Kind of like that bro flow. So ever since then, man, I've just kind of been getting trims. And it's always just been kind of long since then. And I actually get a trim tomorrow. So this is very long, it definitely needs some tidying. But
yeah. Well, the first thing is, and that's awesome. Did you go through any sort of growth pains as far as your hair where oh my gosh, my hair looks so awful, I can't take this anymore?
Kind of, but I just kind of found a hairstyle that would work for the length I was at. You know what I mean? It went from a quiff to a side part, and I just kind of slicked it back, Yep. So, yeah.
I know one of the biggest challenges as people are growing their hair out, the big challenge is, it looks awful. Yeah. I hate how it looks as it's growing out. And I tell people this all the time. So if you're somebody who's watching who would love to have your hair like Connor's, I know a lot of you out there have short hair, but the medium hair length has been so trendy for quite some time. What do you think the best tip you can give to people that want to grow their hair out, say from a short haircut into what you have?
Yeah. Obviously the big answer is just let it grow, just stop touching it. You're going to want to cut it because it's going to look bad, but you really just need to keep letting it go, keep looking at the end goal, and go get trims if you need to, just to balance it all out. That's what I had to do. My top was really long at one point and the sides were too short. So I just had to kind of blend it all in, you know what I mean? Yeah. And it really takes time. You just need to keep up with it. Don't let it, just keep cleaning it. Obviously shampoo when you have to. And once you get there, you're there, and you'll figure it out.
The key thing about one thing you mentioned, you made it seem like it's, just go get it trimmed, shape it, balance it out. But I'm going to tell you right now, that alone is a challenge. Because say, for example, someone like yourself or someone who's got shorter hair that wants to grow into this and their hair is very unbalanced, you could actually go and request, I want to have my hair balanced and have it kind of shaped up to grow it out. And you could actually get your hair butchered.
Right.
You could get a complete hack job.
It definitely depends who you're going to see.
Yeah.
That's for
now,
sure.
Do you go to a barber or a stylist? I would assume a stylist.
Yeah. Now, after quarantine, I started going to a stylist.
Yeah.
And that helped a lot because they actually they know how to do layers and stuff like that, which is
Right.
very important, so.
And that's really a good interesting topic, Connor, because a lot of people on my channel here, they say, oh, what do I ask my barber? What do I ask my barber? Barber. Everyone is hooked on barbers, which is great. If you've got short hair, you want to have, fades and whatever. But if you want to have a hair length like yours, you can't be going into a barber shop and getting a haircut within 15, 20 minutes. Some guys taking out clippers to try to, you really need to understand and I said this in so many of my videos, a person cutting your hair has to understand how to shape hair properly and cut it so that it actually can grow out.
Right.
So let's take, say, one of your haircuts where you actually went in to get it balanced. What did you say to that person cutting your hair? Do you remember?
I said I was trying to grow it out into a flow. So I was like, the top's a little too long. Can you just blend it in a little, take half inch off the top and just don't touch the sides so it can grow up. It was too top heavy. So I was like, please just trim the top a little bit, leave the sides alone, and just layer it all in so it can grow out more balanced,
Okay, so have you been watching my videos, Connor?
Dude, I've been watching your videos for 3 years now. You put me onto all this stuff. This isn't me talking. This was all you, honestly.
Because thank you, bro. But what's interesting, everybody who's watching, Connor, you literally just explained how, and that's why I asked you. Yeah. So many people are hooked on oh, what's the name of a haircut? What's to this? What's to that? But if you use key terms and key phrases and just blend it in, balance it out. I'm trying to grow it, trim the top, leave the sides alone. You have to almost simplify it. And if people are just so hooked on what's the name of this haircut? What do I say? Show a picture of, if you want Connor's hair, take a screenshot of that, show the person cutting your hair, this is what you want. But you have to simplify it and even use visual cues. Be like, I want my hair in the front to be here and the sides to be here. So can you blend it? Just communicate, right?
Yeah, I was just going to say, I've never said a name. I've just brought in pictures and then just, try to give them key terms like you said.
Yeah.
Pictures are good too.
Yep, they are. So now I'm sure everybody wants to see kind of the flow of your hair.
Yeah.
Can you just do kind of a side view?
Yeah, I got you.
Fingers through your hair. All right, run your fingers through your hair, on the side. We want to see how that flow. Okay, so you definitely have a layered flow going on. Is your hair?
There's definitely layers in it.
Okay.
Yeah, it is pretty straight, which kind of I'd like it to be more wavy.
Okay.
But it is a pretty
straight. It's pretty straight. Yeah. So now let's talk about your haircut tomorrow.
Yeah.
Obviously, have you been going to this person for quite some time now?
Yeah, I think I've been going to her for past 2 years, I'd say.
Good.
So we have a pretty good connection. Yeah.
That's good. Good.
Right.
So what are you going to, when you go in for your appointment tomorrow, what are you looking to get done with your hair? Are you looking to go a little bit shorter? Because right now when I look at your hair, what I see is that I don't want to say it's unbalanced because you have a nice flow to it, but it's very heavy and straight down through here. From from here down, it looks like you don't have a lot of layers going on.
Right. The main thing that I want to get done tomorrow is I definitely want to bring this up a little bit. Not too much, because I do like to leave the flow.
Yeah.
But I want to bring it up a little bit. And I wanted to get it to flip, you know what I mean? Flip more out the back, which I can't really get right so far.
So the reason is watch this, Connor. So take your hair on that bottom half and just hold it straight out from your head. Okay, now look at that. Go in the very, very tips of it and just pull it straight out like you're holding. Okay. Do you see all that hair that he's pulling? That's just all excess hair that's weighing it down. So that's why it's not flipping out. Okay. Yeah. Your hair is not going to have any sort of movement if it's one length. A lot of times what people may do is now, okay, there's all different levels of skill sets. There's people who really understand layering and shaping and cutting and this and that. And there's mediocre stylists. There's unbelievable stylists. There's so many different skill sets. When it comes to this particular haircut and layering it, I'm hoping that when you go in tomorrow, your stylist, she's going to execute it properly. But the key is is you need, and this is for everyone watching, if there's like a trouble area or an area that really needs, or that's a challenge for you, you need to visually show them. So you can say, this all in through here is really just one length and heavy. I like the length, maybe bring it up like an inch and a half, maybe. I like having some length, but I'm looking for that length and some flip and some movement. So that should tell them, and by lifting out the hair internally, like I just had you do, that's showing that weight, and that's showing that volume that needs to come off. If you were to say to them, oh yeah, it's very heavy and you're just pulling it all straight down and take off the length, that stylist may not really comprehend. But if you lift it out, like I just had you do, and be like, yeah, all this hair under here is just so heavy and one length. I like how it has some length to it, but I'm looking for that more kind of textured, modern type of flip throughout here. I want it to be a little more free flowing and messy instead of just weighing it all down like a one leg bob. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, that helps a lot, because I was wondering what I was gonna say to her tomorrow.
Yeah,
so that's kind of what I want throughout my whole haircut too, because I feel like it's so flat right now, you know.
Yeah. So another thing, if you watch a lot of my videos with your type of haircut, I usually start, and you can see it in my videos, I start with like an angle where that front piece, pull your front piece down. Let's see how long that is.
It's like,
damn.
Yeah, it's like a little past the chin right now.
All right. So for everybody watching who wants hair like this, you see how long that hair is. When you pull those pieces down,
it's gonna take a while.
Yeah. And it shrinks back up.
Yeah.
So, a lot of what you need is having the right hair length. You have to let it grow sometimes in order to get that tweaked, perfect haircut. So what I usually do is I'll bring it down to the point in the front, which is like where I want the length to be in the front, and I will cut everything on an angle. So what you need for your hair is you need to have it cut, leave even the middle where it is, but it needs to go on an angle going shorter to longer, which will cut all of this excess hair into here, and then it needs to be layered. So it's building the foundation first and then going in and layering all of this to remove that weight. Now, what may happen during this haircut, you may find that she may not cut enough hair in through here, okay? Some people get freaked out. They're like, oh, I don't want to cut too much, and internally the stylist will freak out.
Yeah.
But at any point she's cutting, and please do this while she's doing it, not like an hour later and she has to go back and redo the whole thing. But if you find that after she cuts a section and you see like, oh wait, it's still like really long through here, say, hey, can you take a little more off the layering, the internal shape, because I really want to have more of and even find a picture. If there's someone whose hair you like, be like, hey, see how his hair is more textured and layered down here, but it's still kind of long. You have now used that. You have some pictures or stuff that you're looking to get possibly.
I always kind of show her a pic of Timothy Chalamet from Dune. I do love that haircut, even though his hair is like a lot more texture than mine. But we try and do something, similar to that.
Yeah,
that's kind of what I go in showing her.
Yeah,
but I usually say just leave a little bit more length than what he's got in the back. So I just add things to the picture I show her.
Yeah. Now from what it looks like, you have a good amount of hair, right? I mean, you've got a lot of hair.
Yeah, I'd say it's pretty thick.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you've got, so even for your hair, like, dude, you resemble Johnny Depp, man.
Dude, some people have told me that. You think so?
Yeah.
Some people have said that.
You literally could be like, now, if you were to cut your hair, like all of this off and left all that, you would literally be Johnny Depp.
Yeah, rock like the 80s middle part.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've thought about that.
Yeah, you would if you search up the salon guy Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
I actually did a haircut on someone out in LA, and I literally did that haircut on him, and
No,
you can watch. If you search a salon guy Johnny Depp, you'll see a whole bunch of videos or like 90s curtains haircut or whatever. You'll see
something like that.
Yeah. Like you'll see a lot of those videos. But all right, any last maybe tips or pointers to viewers that are watching how they can kind of get a hairstyle like yours? Because a lot of people want to just keep growing their hair out. Like any tips as far as like, this is how your hair grew faster? Did your hair grow faster at any point?
Not that I can think. I mean, I take like biotin gummies. Maybe that helps. Some people say that helps.
That's
I
that.
do that. And
That
if your hair's like falling flat, I would say just get like a paste or something to push it up. You know, blow dry it. I mean, yeah, man. Watch the
Yeah.
Salon Guys videos. Pretty
are,
much.
are you using like my tidal wave spray would be great for your hair, you know? Yeah, dude, there it is. Look at that.
I've had this for a few
Yeah.
years.
My man.
Yes, sir.
That's amazing. So also for being on here today, bro, I'm
Yeah.
gonna send you out something too, man. I'm gonna send
Hey,
you a
man.
gift.
Appreciate
You know?
it.
Yeah. But Connor, dude, thank you so much for your time. I hope a lot of people found this entertaining. And if you want to be in one of those videos, you've got hair that you want me to help you with, then let me know. I'd be happy to help. So thank you all for watching. Connor, dude, thank you again so much for being on here. Really appreciate it, man.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you having me, dude. It was a blast talking to you.
Awesome, bro. Take care.
All right, man. You too, man.